Chatters, what is good? Today we are listening to the brand new Lady Gaga songs from the Devil Wears Prada 2 soundtrack. Guys, I'm excited for these. As you guys know, Lady Gaga's my goat. She's my pop goat. Queen of pop, whatever way you want to put it, she's just for me. You guys know how I feel about her. So yeah, we're listening to the 3 new songs today. I've heard parts of Runway. Because I was gonna react to the music video, and then I forgot that the music video dropped, and so that's why there's no reaction on my channel. But if you guys do want that music video, please do let me know. But yeah, we're gonna listen to the first 3 songs on this. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting with our first song, "Shape of a Woman" by Lady Gaga. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like an old desire that you know too well. Back to eat you alive. Feeding on the torch, a roller coaster of hell.
Okay.
Melting in the heat of another lover. Strung out your outline. Spinning round in circles, 'cause she rung your bell. Your bell, your bell. Oh, remember when you fell in love with the shape of a woman?
That's that Gaga.
Shape of a woman.
That's that Gaga sound.
Shape of a woman. Shape of a woman. See the violet in her eyes. Body so ethereal. See me to my grave, 'cause I found God.
Okay.
In the shape of a woman. Hurting in your soul because the lady's gone. Her beauty
Comes with a bite.
had to keep you guessing for a little fun. Whoa, remember when you fell in love with the shape of a woman? Shape of a woman. Shape of a woman. Shape of a woman. See the violet in her eyes. Body so ethereal. See me to my grave, 'cause I found God in the
Shape of a. Okay.
the shape of a woman. Shape of a woman. Shape of a woman. See the violet in her eyes. Body so ethereal.
Okay.
See me to my grave, 'cause I found God
In the shape of a woman. Woman. Okay. Okay. Shape of a Woman. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I think about this song and I think about the movie at hand, I have never seen The Devil Wears Prada 2, but I will say that Anne Hathaway's the finest woman I've ever seen in my life. And so this song just immediately made me think of her. Obviously, you know, right, rightfully so. Is this movie good? Or well, I guess by the time I release this, the movie is out. Are both of them good? If anyone's been to it, I literally have no idea what it's about. All I know is the little elevator scene, to be honest. I know she's like an intern, Anne Hathaway, or something. I I don't really know what's going on within the scope of the movie. But in the sense of the song, is it my absolute most favorite Gaga song ever? No, I will be honest. But I feel like I kind of need that attachment to the movie as well, to kind of feel it out a little more. But it has that hook in there, "The Shape of a Woman," and that classic kind of just like Gaga flow that I love. Obviously, all the returning Gaga fans to the channel know. You guys know I love Gaga, but yeah, it's not my absolute most favorite, but I also think, like I said, in the scope and in the whole realm of things, I really do kind of need to see the film to, feel it out in the context of where it comes in the film too. That's just kind of how soundtracks work for me. To be honest, that's just my thing with it. But Lady Gaga still killed it. I think in the terms of like, I'm trying to compare it to a song. It gives me like, maybe because it's saying "The Shape of a Woman." I was kind of going towards like "Shadow of a Man." That's my most favorite song ever by Lady Gaga, by the way, if you didn't know. It gives me like "Shadow of a Man" vibe, but like less kind of explosive, less in your face, where like "Shadow of a Man" has this crazy like kind of retro-y Michael Jackson kind of thrill and like fun to it. This is just like more laid back and just kind of, really gets into the importance of a woman, right? But yeah, I know the movies is kind of centered around, the boss bitches. And I mean that in a good way, obviously. So yeah, like I said, I just can't really, you know what I mean? I just gotta see the film and kind of feel it out a little more. But good first song. Let's get on to the next one. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest. That song just didn't catch me in certain spots. To be honest, I'll be the first one to say it. Doechii wasn't great there. I don't know. I'm not like one of those weird like Doechii haters that just hate on her, who have never listened to her music and just hate like her online persona or whatever. You guys know, obviously. There's a lot of Doechii haters out there. But Doechii just didn't really catch me. A lot of the lines were kind of repetitive and just like lacked value to me. Obviously, I know this isn't, the deepest song in the world, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just couldn't really catch it. I feel like the beat kind of carried the song for me, and it was very catchy in that sense. I did like the instrumental a lot. Um, I did like yeah, I definitely did like the Runway instrumental a lot, and so I think it kind of took over for me in parts. And obviously, it kind of has spots where it blanks out the lyrics. There's no lyrics and kind of just lets the beat flow. But I felt myself kind of more mesmerized in those moments than during Doechii, during her verse. To be honest, her verses, it just kind of lacks substance to me. But I can't. I feel like I can't be too objective because, it's it's a soundtrack, meant for a movie, right? So maybe it just needs to grow on me. I'll definitely give it a few more listens because I definitely think there's potential there. And I don't know. There's something about Gaga that just has me keep coming back. She kind of just has that factor to her. Whether you love her song the very first time you hear it, or it wasn't your absolute favorite, you'll always go back and listen to a Gaga album and be like, "Oh, that was a hidden gem for my first listen." So I think I just got to give it some time, let it grow on me a little more, really take in the lyrics as much as I can. Obviously, like I said, it's not the deepest thing in the world, but it still has that kind of it gave me that kind of early Gaga vibe. Maybe not necessarily like art pop Gaga, but like kind of like that empowering, talk your shit, just live your life kind of vibe to me. And obviously, that's great messages in Gaga's song. She's one of the only artists on earth who can really make a banger that is insane over billions of plays or whatever, that has a super empowering message behind it all at the same time. Obviously, I don't think that song in particular will be one of those billion played hit songs, but she definitely has a way of making songs that have a nice message behind it, all while sounding good sonically. So I will give credit where credit is due there. But anyways, we're on to the final song, "Glamorous Life." I hope this is my favorite one of the bunch so far. We're on to our last song from Gaga tonight.
Wanna see my name under the light.
Okay.
I need the applause that cuts me like a
Applause reference.
knife. Haunted by a dream that I can't
Okay.
fight. Watching my face drifting out of sight.
It definitely seems deeper.
But lately I'm missing all the signs, blinded by
Okay.
the champagne lens. Running out of time, should I watch it burn and start again?
Okay.
I might need a hero to stop me from breaking, or I'll be the villain and feed off the pain. Can I be myself in a world that's just faking? Only wanna drive in a fast world, I'll just crash till I die of the glamorous life.
Okay. This one caught me a little more.
Crash till I die of the glamorous life. Crash till I die of the glamorous life. See me sparkle with my diamond friends. Baby, we all love to play pretend. You can take it with
Okay.
you in the end. If I could, I'd do it all again.
Oh.
But lately I'm missing all the signs, blinded by the champagne lens. Running out of time, wonder who will come around the bend. I might need a hero to stop me from breaking, or I'll be the villain and feed off the pain. Can I be myself in a
Damn.
world that's just faking? Only wanna drive in a fast world, I'll just crash till I die of the glamorous life.
Okay.
Crash till I die of the glamorous life. Crash till I die. And when I feel high, I fly over time. But when I get dry, I die
Okay.
from the other side.
I'm anticipating this drop.
Could I be a hero that's still in the making? Should I play
Never
the villain and love all the fame? Can I be
Oh,
myself
maybe?
in a world that's just faking? Only wanna drive in a fast world, I'll just crash till I die of the glamorous life.
Hmm.
Oh, crash till I die of the glamorous life. Crash till I die of the glamorous life.
Okay.
Crash till I die of the glamorous life. Crash till I die of the glamorous
Okay.
life.
Okay. We definitely ended it off with a bang for me, personally. I think that was the best song of the three. And I don't want to say by far, because I do like the first kind of intro song. I guess it's not really an intro song, but you know what I mean. The very first song of the album, or of the soundtrack. Yeah. This song did it for me. This song was kind of like heavy Joanne vibes, but obviously kind of mixed into the world of obviously the Devil Wears Prada and that kind of high end luxury lifestyle that you can take from the movie, even if you haven't seen it, right? Like I said, I definitely think I need to watch the movies to kind of get into it a little more. It's just one of those things that it's like I don't know. I just can't really connect to it as much because I haven't seen it in context, right? Um, but obviously, all of it stays true to that kind of Lady Gaga sound as well, whether it be, the kind of hook from the last song or this getting into the Joanne and the kind of, more symbolic and, vulnerable aspects. Um, but yeah, this song definitely kind of ended it just on a better note for me. And it's not to say that I didn't like the first two songs. Um, I did like the first one more than the second. Uh, that's for sure. I don't know, something about I just couldn't get attached to the second Runway. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta go get into it again. Um, but yeah, I for the three songs, what would I rate it? I would give it like I don't even think I can rate it yet, to be honest. I genuinely do think I need to give it more time because like Shape of a Woman is good, and like I said, it kind of is reminiscent a little bit, like a more laid back version, and in context of the movie itself of Shadow of a Man. Um, and then Runway, it just didn't catch me as well. It was kind of repetitive. Dochi's verse just didn't really, it just didn't get to me. But then Glamorous Life, yeah, this just was not head and shoulders better than Shape of a Woman, but I was definitely feeling it more, and it kind of just spoke to me a little bit more. And I love these kind of slow songs that make you think and kind of just put you in your head. That's my favorite type of music, and so obviously that fits that criteria just in general. And so yeah, I definitely think we left it off on a high note. But yeah, guys, that was the Devil Wears Prada 2 Lady Gaga songs. Um, I need more Lady Gaga. I'm not gonna lie. She's gotta give us something. Mayhem. Mm. It's been what, a year and 3 months now or so. Lady Gaga, please. You guys know that video of like that one dude in the car and he's like, Donald Trump, if you can hear me, please save us. That's what I'm like saying to Lady Gaga right now. Please save us, because I feel like music's kind of been dry recently. But Pedal by Ariana Grande. Um, as a Lady Gaga fan, you know, we like Ari. We like Ari. I know we like Ari. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm anticipating a little bit. But Lady Gaga, you could be the savior of the summer until Ari drops. You could be the savior. Let us know. But yeah, guys. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video and want more Lady Gaga, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely want to listen to watch a performance again. It's been about a year since my Copacabana, my biggest reaction on this channel. So if you guys have any alternatives to that you want me to watch, please do let me know. But like I said, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.